Short practical demonstration for you about another tape which we have not shown today, and it was basically designed as a windowsill, like an undersill waterproofing tape. And that is after an institute in Austria tested 35 different window systems, and they found that they all leaking, with the weakest point being the bottom corners on the outside. And that's when Pro Clima said, okay, why not develop a product that can solve that problem? And they came up with what is called the Extoseal Encors. And it's like a flashing tape or like a DPC, so it's completely waterproof. But it has the same stickiness as an airtightness tape. So the glue is a combination of butyl glue, butyl and an acrylic glue. And this tape is just incredibly flexible on top of everything, so it will follow almost every shape, and it's designed, like if you use it as an undersill waterproofing, it's designed in a way that you can basically install it all around without a single cut. So I prepared it here a little bit just to speed up and not waste too much time. So it's available, I think, up to 300 millimeter in width. And if that was the outside of the window, and if you use something like a wood fiber board as an external insulation, or if you have, any doubts about waterproofing this area underneath an aluminum sill, for example, that tape would be the choice. And the way you install it then is you apply it to the window, but then the corners, you don't cut them or use multiple strips of tape, but you just stretch it a bit, start stretching it, and just fold it over. And that's it, completely watertight with not a single cut in between. Like a big flashing tape, really.
Would that be sealed to the breather membrane?
That would be on the outside. It's not breathable, no.
Okay, but I mean,
you could have a breather membrane here and lap it over onto the breather membrane. That's right, yeah. And then the water would just flow off, and then whatever designed ventilation cavity. That's what it is invented for. But of course, since then, there's a lot of little hacks. Because let's say the corners on the window, we often use little patches, little strips on side, and this tape really takes all the skill out of airtightness, because you're using that little patch and sealing a corner. It's almost like sticking on a chewing gum or something. You just put it on, swap it over, and that's it. It's completely airtight, and it's probably the fastest way of sealing any corners or awkward places.
Is it vapor permeable?
Is
it vapor permeable?
No, it's not permeable. It's completely tight. So I wouldn't use it in big areas, but like small bits and corners, it doesn't matter, I'd say.